Hey, Peas, you remember that time 3 billion years ago when there was only underwater unicellular life? Remember?
I remember your
Dude.
girlfriend was so hairy then. She was like covered in hair. It's crazy. Yeah, I remember.
That's not fair. I have a thing. There was this girl I liked in middle
It
school.
was well groomed. I mean, she was attractive. I don't mean people to think that she wasn't attractive. She was just literally covered head to toe with hair and had a tail.
Well,
It's going to be such a good show.
She wasn't hairy on the inside, Peas.
That's where it counts, right, Fed?
Cervical combs.
Now
For women with hair on the inside.
Now with more tines.
Tonight on Time for the Show, Dr. Fox unveils his new invention, Braille Alphabet Soup. Vitchuli recounts his tale of his high school classmates voting him most likely to die attempting to pee into a tornado. And Reverend Pease agrees to change John McAfee's diapers for a year in exchange for help with his taxes. Stand by for Time for the Show.
Sparkplug, quit messing up my carts. See, you ruined the timing.
Do it now. Do it now. Okay. Broadcasting live on Freethink Radio from the three-legged studio at Hypercube HQ in the future capital of the former Spanish Empire, Orlando, Florida. This is Time for the Show where we get together every week to figure out what to do on next week's show. And I am Reverend Fidchuli of the Church of the Broken Car Antenna. Here next to me, as usual, Dr. Engineer Dr. Fox.
I'm here.
Argus's allies!
And we were told Pease is going to be here too.
He might make it tonight.
First show of the new year. Hi, Pease.
Is it show?
Yes, we are literally on the air.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
with
good.
Our first show
What's your blind eye, Fid?
of the new year. I like it, Pease. You're coming out of the gate strong. I like it. That's good. Because, you know what I wanted to do first, though, before that, is
What's that, buddy?
I wanted to go over, well, we are going to get into the blind eyes later. We are going to play Is It a Band, as usual. Yeah, we're starting a new season of Is It a Band, by the way. All wins are going to be reset to 0, and this is going to be the 2019 season of my favorite game in the world.
So it's anybody's league. It's
That's
anybody's
right.
championship.
We're starting
It's a fresh slate. It's a fresh slate.
Which I would probably...
We'll see how long that lasts.
Well,
you need some help there, Fid?
Yeah. I see what Dr. Fox is talking about here is about 2 minutes before the show started, my microphone stand quit the show. So I'm sitting here holding it up with my hand, and there we go. Thank you.
So you're like you're holding your mic in your hand as you ballot out some radio.
Yeah, soon Fox and I are going to be Lady and the Tramping his microphone.
Nice. I like the spaghetti scene in that movie.
Here, I'll hold it till the first break.
Okay, and that should be about. Sit down. Sit down.
This is great.
Jesus. You're blocking the radio waves.
All right. There we go. Hey, Peas.
Hey.
Well, yeah, but before we do all that great stuff, viewer mails, Messiah or Pariah, it's all coming back from last year. But
we're going to do this stuff.
I'd like to go over our New Year's resolutions really quick, and then maybe hop to a song and then get the show started. What do you say?
What's your New Year's resolution, Argus?
240p. Fid?
My New Year's resolution is to start smoking. And so far I haven't.
Brave.
I haven't yet, but there's
You got
still
time.
a lot
You
of
got
year
time
to
to
go.
catch up.
Yeah. What about you, Peace?
What do you got?
I'm resolving to be a good boy.
Unlike last year?
Yep, last year.
Or is this going to be, did you strive to be a good boy last year?
I tried to be mostly good, but then there was a period of time where I turned evil and I was evil peas. But I found out it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of emotional energy to be evil. You just, oh my God, you're always plotting and planning your evil things, and you're trying to find minions. And so
don't
my
say
resolution,
minions. Ugh.
my whole resolution this year is to not be evil peas again.
Well, how were you evil in 2018? This is the first show of 2019. It's going to be somewhat of a retrospective from our first year.
I'll tell you, I had some friends made some memes of me being evil. I had a whole Evel Knievel outfit that my head was imposed on, and there was like some funny meme words put into that. So I had help being evil. It wasn't like a single thing that I did myself. I don't think I could have been as evil as I was if it hadn't been for help of some of my friends.
Dr. Fox's New Year's resolution is to play Star Fox during the show.
Absolutely. That's the entire reason that is there.
I walked in here and there was a couple of chicken Nintendos set up in front of a video editing monitor. And they've got
now,
the
Star Fox. That's
Foxes.
that game where the fox flies around in like some ships, and he's got like a turtle friend, and then some other kind like a monkey
Got a
friend.
very turtle-like friend, yes.
They have to do a barrel roll to save the day.
Yeah, right. And it's an old Nintendo 2 game.
Yeah, the Nintendo 2.
The Nintendo.
There actually was a Nintendo 2, though. They remodeled the NES and they called it the NES 2. So Peas is actually unintentionally half correct. Way to go,
How do you know that wasn't my whole premise before, and I was just leading you to the punchline?
Because there's nothing that you know that you won't tell us.
Yeah, tell us some things you don't know for a change.
I don't know about that.
Hey-o!
Ha 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 ha. I'm dying.
Are you?
Yeah?
How come? Now, I heard that you took a restful.
What is it with you
nap.
taking up, like, whenever somebody lays down? Now, of course, we're hours ahead of Peas in the real world, and unfortunately, I don't have a. Maybe I can get a picture for the chat room here,
That's good radio.
but I can't find.
I
hear my phone ringing, and I don't know where the hell my phone went.
Well,
It's a great first show. Are you ready for the song break? I'm ready for a song break.
Yeah,
So
let's
sweet.
take a song break.
I got
I'm
the
going to
thought.
I'm going to smack this mic stand around a little bit. Dr. Fox is going to find his phone. And if you want to join in on the live show, you're listening to it live, and you want to hop in that Discord with all the Cosmax Commandos.
Cosmax Commando!
Go to timefortheshow.com and click that Discord tab. We'll see you there after this 20th century man.
Yeah, by the Kinks. And think about this. It's got to get better than this, right? So stay tuned, kids. I thought that was a good bumper that I did just now. What do you think, Fid?
You refer
It
to
was
the viewers as juveniles.
Yeah, but I think it gives everybody like a sense of camaraderie.
All right.
So then she says, That's not my husband. Oh wait, yeah, it is. That's my husband. Get it? Oh, we're back on the air. Hey, everybody, we're back.
They weren't supposed to hear that part.
It is the
That was a secret joke.
Secret joke.
It is the premiere episode of Time for the Show for 2019. And I gotta say, guys, the improvements are already rolling in like oranges. We used to do the ceremonial on-air sound check, and now we've upgraded that to the ceremonial on-air equipment repair.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
But it's okay. We're back on track now, and we're back with you. And we're even moderately pleased to be back. What do you say?
Sure. Having a blast.
Well, let's get into it. Let's get this show rolling. We'll do the blind eye segment.
Yeah. Peas.
What? Wait, yeah, I got a blind eye.
Yeah,
yeah.
You want to say what the blind eye is?
So my blind eye.
No, Peas. Do you want to say what the blind eye is?
Well, the blind eye is this. So, you know that guy?
He's not gonna
explain the segment. That's what you mean.
Almost.
Warren
Oh,
Alexander Pease.
I was being silly, guys. I'm sorry.
Isn't he handsome?
I can see from here that yes, he is handsome.
I'm very pleased to see I have my own time zone clock.
You know, at least we attempt to have segments and bits on this show. Some shows just
the
don't
blind
even
eye bit, I'm
try.
glad you asked. The blind eye is basically when we say if some terrorist group attacks the person that we're giving a blind eye to, we're not going to give that group of people, whatever terrorist group it might be, we can be like, you know, whatever, dude, you get a free pass. We're at least the three of us will not be upset with you.
That's
how
right.
The rest of the world feels about it, that's up to them. But as far as the three guys, the tres amigos here eating their quesadillas and fajitas as they do the show, we won't care. And it's only for a week. So, like, if 8 days you do it, then yeah, it'll be like, you guys are dicks. But other than that, you're good.
Who's your blind eye piece?
What do you got, boy?
Who's my blind eye? So my blind eye is that guy who, when American Idol, the first season came out, there was a guy that worked with Brian Seacrest, and he's an Uber driver now. And so I'm blind eyeing him because, dude, you could have been Brian Seacrest. You could have been on there with Kelly Regis on that show in the morning. You could have been a contender, and you're driving people around on Uber, and when you get called on it, you act like, oh yeah, well, Uber's a noble thing. Uber's not a noble thing, dude. Uber's not. The guy that works at my 7-Eleven does Uber when he gets off his fucking shift. No.
Ding.
You could have been Brian Seacrest. You could have been Kelly Regis, and you fucked up. So I'm blind eyeing.
He wanted to spend time with his family.
I don't know what his name is. His Duckworth or something.
Nobody knows
like-
what his name is, Pease. That's the point.
That's
Maybe
why he's not Brian
that's why he's
Seafoam.
driving Uber. Yeah.
Brian Seafoam is so handsome. See how I incorporated Argus's.
Actually, that's the best thing that could ever happen to him, though. Him getting caught Uber driving, because now his
Everyone
name's
feels
out there
sad
again. They
for
feel
him.
bad for him. He took the
Dude,
high
I
road.
know.
That's the whole point.
I am not going to be happy until Urkel is Uber driving. That's who I want to see Uber driving is Urkel. And he smashes, did I do that?
Yeah, I wonder, you know, they got that new live action Sonic the Hedgehog movie. You know, is Urkel going to make his reprise?
Well, you know, it's funny. Most people don't know that Danny Shoggoth actually plays Sonic in that movie.
No, one of them actually, you know, goes fast. The other one just passes out fast.
Acting's acting, dude.
I want to know who this guy,
Who's your
Funkelman
blind
or
eye
whatever.
kid?
I want to know who his agent is, because I guarantee this is probably a publicity thing, you know?
Yeah, he's just biding his time for the last 8 years as Ryan Seacrest as Brian Seafoam has become the new Dick Clark, is working with Kathy Regis on the Today Show, with produced by Matt Lauer. That he's just waiting for his phone call. Okay, yeah, American Idol's like, yeah, they're sorry, come back.
It could be an engineered situation. I don't know. We'll see next week if he gets Me Too'd by next week. Now that his name is back out there, it hasn't been in the news for a while. Somebody's going to come out. He's going to get Me Too'd, possibly even Me Three'd. Who knows? But yeah, no, you know what? That's pretty good. It's pretty good peas. I support that.
Because I came to the show prepared this week, boys. It's
the Truly Chulies have
I took some resolutions, and I came in prepared.
You're making the show more difficult now.
But you said to do resolutions, and then we had that meeting. So
when did we say to do resolutions?
In the beginning of the show.
And we gave those out.
And we did them.
Yeah. Where did this fit in?
I had more.
Okay.
Well, I made one segment. I made one segment have 2 elements to it. What's your blind eye, Fid? How many elements will your blind eye have?
I'm gonna go and play more video games.
Mine has 2. Actually, I didn't tell Dr. Fox my blind eye before the show because I just couldn't look him in the eye and tell him that my blind eye this week is the carrot juice substitute Bloody Mary that he made. I'm sorry, buddy. You're my friend and a member of the Church of the Subgenius. But I blind eye your carrot juice Bloody Mary. Here's what happened, Peas.
Oh, this is... I'm throwing up a little bit in the back of my throat, but go ahead.
Well, somehow the topic of Bloody Marys came up, and...
they're delicious.
And Dr. Fox, well, he doesn't like tomato juice, so Bloody Marys aren't exactly in his wheelhouse, right? Because, So
don't every year when we go camping in the forest, isn't there a Bloody Mary event? I've seen him partake in it.
Wait, what? I've never seen that. Am I just not hanging out with the cool people?
Maybe you're hanging out with the right cool people.
Jesus.
Every year there's a Bloody Mary event. And
no, there was a Bloody Mary event once.
Every year.
Once. Well, the guy that hosts the Bloody Mary event doesn't go anymore.
Well,
he hasn't been for several years. As people told him to go home and die, basically. Well, this one didn't. Several others have. But this one in particular did not go home and die.
Well, he made a valiant effort.
It was an effort.
He made an effort. But let me break it down. I was thinking about it a little bit. I did some analysis, and I want to tell you.
That's why I'm dying over here now, because I had one too. I actually had 2 of them.
Here's why it doesn't work.
Okay, this is important for science.
We've all seen A Christmas Story, that movie with those little children's, those little white kids.
Chillins.
Those little white chillins. So, the reason why Bloody Mary...
The privileged kids that gets that firearm for Christmas and then proceeds to shoot his eye out?
Yeah, that one. We've all seen it. And now the reason that the ingredients of a Bloody Mary work so well together is because they have the same dynamic as the children in A Christmas Story.
Ooh,
you see, well, you got your vodka, your tomato juice, your Worcestershire sauce, your crab seasoning, your oxtails, all of that stuff. Now, out of all of those ingredients, the bully from that movie, that's the vodka. He's the one that doesn't taste good. He wants to push everyone else around. You know what I mean? And none of the other ingredients can stand up to him. You need that robust flavor of the tomato juice to stand up to that pepper, to that vodka. And the carrot juice just doesn't cut it. Now, the thing is, all the other ingredients, they can't just gang up on the vodka, because with their powers combined, they are Captain Pussy. But it's like that scene when Ralphie beat up the bully, and then none of the other kids ever got messed with. You just need that tomato in there as kind of the interstitiary between the vodka and the other elements. And
I think that Captain Pussy is probably the most sexist superhero name I've ever heard.
that's how he identifies, Peas.
I don't think that
That's how.
Now, I think you're assuming Captain Pussy's gender right off the bat. I'm disturbed that you would think it was
I
a
think
man.
you did. I didn't mention anything one way or the other, and you said it was sexist.
Now, Stan Lee would have made her Captainess Pussy.
Captain S.
He would have, and he would have made anything Captain
notice how-
Pussy.
Do you know how we've made this? Now, Stan Lee's an okay guy. Don't get me wrong, but
Well,
he's
if he's
also
so
a
great,
product.
why is he dead?
Right, exactly. He's also a product of his generation. And
No,
we've made him
no, that's done. Nobody
We
ever
made
gets
him
to do that again.
demographic
Since like Lyndon B. Johnson, he was a product of his generation.
time.
we just had different, ways of talking back then. No, Stan Lee was a 99-year-old pervert and horn dog.
And there's nothing wrong with that,
This-
but let's just admit it.
the credit where credit is due. If you look at Stan Lee comics throughout the years, it comes down to what did he make? He made any pair of tits attached to a female comic character. That's it. That and the
She-Hulk.
Incredible Hulk. That's it. Yeah, there you go. She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
And I love
Oh,
it when
man.
people who are lean towards the social justice side give the "it was a different time" argument, because it's so much easier to come right back and say, okay, slavery.
Yeah,
That was a
guys
different
shut me down.
time. That was a different time.
Things ran a little bit, different.
You guys totally shut me down on that. Man. good
Slavery?
job.
Well, because you started off with he's a product of his generation, but by definition, we're all products of our generation, aren't we? Are we? Well,
And prior generations before. Well, are we not products of our environments?
nature versus nurture,
You
Peas.
goobers.
Which side are you on?
I don't know.
I'm
I
disgusted.
just think here's the thing that I think is exciting about the human race is that life has come and gone on this planet in our 4 billion years of existence like 5 different times, and usually it hangs around for like few 100 million years and stuff like that, and then like an asteroid comes and destroys it, and the only thing that brings it back are some worms that are by geothermal vents in the bottom of the ocean. But we human beings, Homo sapiens, we're gonna
Can't say that on the radio, Peas.
We're gonna pull this shit off in about 450,000 years. We are gonna
We're
cause
gonna pull what
mass,
off?
a mass extinction. We are go-getters. We are the best destroyers that there are, and I think we should take. Everybody's all, global warming. Everybody's getting extinct. You should be proud of that. You should be like, yeah, the dinosaurs waited around for a rock to hit them. We don't wait around for events to happen to us. We make them
That's
happen.
all we do.
Pride.
That's
Take
the
pride
entire that's
in
the entire cornerstone of society is waiting for something
Exactly.
to happen.
Yeah, but we're making it happen. We are go-getters in our
Okay,
own
yeah,
destruction.
No, you have a more conducive atmosphere. That's being positive. That's channeling the energy towards the right thing. And as long as it's healthy to have a goal. That's what it comes down to.
Says the guy on the show that has only the goal of figuring out what the goal is next week.
Never.
Because we go from why carrot juice doesn't work in a Bloody Mary to why dinosaurs are stupid and gay.
So,
No.
Oh,
a little bit.
who's your
maybe.
blind eye, Fox?
Mine was people with T-shirts that have like swear words printed on them, cusses. They
Yeah.
got cusses on their
Like
shirts.
what?
Well,
Like,
it's
can you
it's
say
not
it,
that
cuss on the radio?
it wouldn't be the cuss in particular. It's any cuss.
Mm-hmm.
It's any cuss word.
Tapioca.
But
What if it has cusses on it?
They-
Tapioca.
they take out the the A in tapioca and they put a little asterisk or a scribbly line, like a scribbly wavy line of some
Bunch
sort.
of Mario heads. in it.
Like you're blurry reading that part of the word on the T-shirt.
Yeah, and it's so they're wearing something, it's edgy and cool. It's like shirts that say I don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
but it's I don't give a F boop C.
So, like,
They obviously give a fuck if they're taking the time to take the vowel out and replace it with the asshole of punctuation, the asterisk.
just a little
So
bit.
like Jesus L asterisk VES.
Yeah.
Like that kind of.
I'm gonna go with yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say yeah
I'll
on
take
that
V.
one.
Yeah.
I'll take some of that.
That's a good one, Peas.
Yeah.
You know what?
Blind eye those guys too.
I did. That's what I did. I just did it.
Nice. It's one of your best blind eyes of the year, Argus.
It's up there.
Hey, see what he did?
Yeah.
You know what?
So
I'm
what's
gonna
a
blind
year?
eye jokes that are based around it being the very end or beginning of the year.
Yeah,
You know when you leave work on December 31st and they go, "Hey, see you next year." Get it? Because it's New Year's Eve. It's literally going to be next year when I see you. It's like, seriously, Will.
It's gonna be
But it's
different.
not really like a full year,
You
but
can't
it's like
avoid
a
it.
calendar year.
That is joke rape. That is
Why
what
are
that,
you-
you're
why
they're
are you
being
doing
held
last
hostage
week's
in that
show?
situation.
That's what you did last week's show. That's what
What?
your blind eye was last week,
joke
Fid.
rape.
No, the thing that you guys just did before the joke rape.
I don't think so. I edited last week's
Yeah,
show.
I think it was.
yesterday.
I think it was, dude. I think it was. I think it totally was.
All right. Discorders and Discordettes, vote now.
Timefortheshow.com.
Go to that Discord, timefortheshow.com, and vote on whether or not we
Captain
did that
Pussy.
last week. And, truth is always determined democratically. So we are going to rely on that to resolve this
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. We make our own truth.
What the hell are we doing?
Making
And,
our own truth.
oh, who was that?
I don't know what's going on.
What do you think Captain Pussy's origin story is?
Well, starting off as a liberal arts major,
It's already funny.
it's all right. Well, then we'll stop there. Let's stop it on a high note. I wouldn't want to degrade the value of such a grandiose scheme as Captain Pussy. It's coming down. By your powers combined.
It's Captain Hindsight's partner.
Okay, Peas, slow down.
I'm sorry.
Slow down. Show's going 1,000,000 miles per hour, and I'm going to steer into the first iceberg that we can. We're going down tonight.
It's an iceberg
We're not making it to midnight.
known as...
Are you sleepy?
I'm just going to crash this show into the first iceberg I see.
crash it into a song.
Do you think the show's iceberg proof?
Oh, definitely not. This is not a watertight situation. Much less can't take ice. That's just a bunch of cold water. And it'll be
rethink
more
your
water
whole
later.
plan, then.
You think you're saving, like money? It's more efficient to take the iceberg? It's not.
What's the?
Where are you
what's
going to
the
put
li-
it?
What's the
Where are you
lifeboat
going to put the iceberg?
Slippery latex.
Is it that bullshit women and children first, or is it host and talent first, and then like production people, and then like rabbits, and then
Tapioca.
women and children?
Everybody drunk tonight?
Tapioca.
I haven't even been drinking. What
Well,
the
he had all
hell
that
is
carrot
going
juice
on
that
around
keeps you
here?
healthy. Yeah, drank all that carrot juice. It's got y'all spun up, boy.
Well, what? Are you saying you want to do something, Fox? What are you saying? You want to
I
do
have
a
no
show?
idea what's going on.
Because we don't have
last
to do
time
a
he-
show tonight. We can just,
The last time Fox drank on the air, though, he got a.
Well, I'm trying to find a 20th century man.
He got a Kenny Floyd award last year.
One.
He doesn't get many of those,
That's-
but when he does, it's a moment to behold. A lot of people.
I earn them.
A lot of people lose money in Vegas. You know.
I cried that.
A Yeah,
Fox likes doing that.
Yeah, just do the play the books, Peas. That'll solve all your problems. Just play the books.
Yeah. It sounds easy when you say it like that, but it turns out there's a lot of
It's easy
complicated
to say
stuff.
too.
Yeah. I asked some guys with sweaters and stuff how to do it, but they didn't seem to want to tell me.
Well, since Fox is, having a bunch of sand in his butt about doing a show, I guess we'll go to a song break and then come back and play Is It a Band?
Well, you said that, and I was looking up a song, and I'm trying to find a song.
In all fairness,
that's all I'm trying to do.
It is pretty entertaining.
But then
I
the show
wasn't talking
calls
to
me
you.
back.
I was talking to our dear viewers.
But it draws me back in. I get worried. You start telling them that I'm doing things.
Back in the 90s when I would smoke a lot of meth,
It's safer over here. If I don't go over here
I
to
would
look for
play
the
that
song,
Firefox game.
I could be there forever.
All right, go get that song. Go get it, boy.
Okay.
Go get it. Go get it.
Okay,
There it is. Go get it.
I'm going.
Go get it.
You'd be surprised how
Am I
meth
supposed to go get
and
it?
Firefox go together. To be fair.
What's going on?
You got
What are
it?
you whistling for?
You got
No-
that song?
No, I
Go
don't.
get it, boy. Go.
You whistle.
Go on, get it.
You brought me back.
Give me the
What am
song.
I
Give me the
supposed to do?
song.
What do you want, Peas?
Well,
I
I
would
can't
like
get it.
Will.
You know how hard it is to talk to Peas and do anything else at the same time?
I know, that's why I don't have a song. I keep coming back to do more show.
Just plug in. Can you just plug in the feed from this Mario Paint that's running on the desk here?
No, I can't.
What's Mario
Unfortunately.
Paint?
Yeah, we got Mario
What's
Paint in
Mario
demo
Paint?
mode
We're
running.
we're just running.
Maybe that's
Mario
why we
Paint.
don't have a song. Maybe we're
Because we're just
mesmerized
watching
by the
Super
Mario Paint
Nintendo.
demo that I haven't seen in 20 years.
Oh man, just watch it go. You guys don't know what you're missing.
I got such a nostalgia.
Super
bone.
This is good
That's what you
radio.
played
This is
in
the best
Firefox.
part right here. I still don't have a
Super-
song, and I'm watching him paint. Look, he's putting
Damn
little
it.
colored dots on the hat. He's changing the color of Mario's hat. Wow, this is so cool. Wow. That's all I can
sad-
say. I'm just
It's a
amazed.
sad day for show.
It's the best show that we've done ever. This is it. This is our defining moment.
All right, I'm getting a show.
We
I'm
should
getting a
stop.
song. I mean,
You throwing one over my way?
yeah, I'm
Yeah? Go on, just throw
I'm
it
working
on in
on
there.
it. I'm working
Just
on
send
it.
it on over. I'll take it, and I'll just poop it right onto the show.
Oh, I know what we're doing. You guys are like making banter while you find the song to cue it up so that there's no dead
No,
air.
I'm not even looking for it anymore. Fid's looking
Really?
for it. I stopped.
It's totally
I came
fooled.
back. There is no banter. This was just pure show, just leaking
Wow.
out of me.
Unbanterized show.
That's what you want, right? You want less song breaks, more show?
I like my main line, my banner though.
Who's your blind eye, Peas?
Oh, it's Brian.
It wasn't the IRS
buddy.
this week.
No,
Because I was listening to the past couple of shows.
They sent me a letter saying
You did the
not to do
IRS twice.
that. Yeah, I know I did.
Come on, man.
But I was
And
just
this
joking.
week-
It's a comedy show, so I'm
All
allowed
right,
to
there
make-
you go.
That's cheating.
I got you that song. I was, since Peas is a fugitive and a wanted man these days, I was
Shut
gonna
up.
play that FBI song from Broadway the Hard Way for this week's obligatory Zappa, but I couldn't remember the title, and we're already effing up. So here's a song about Michael Jackson.
Give the oxygen. Give the oxygen. Give the oxygen. Oxygen.
That's right, they box old turds.
So
Yeah.
then he said,
Yeah.
"That's
Yeah.
that's not a Werther's original. It's my husband."
Yeah.
Time for the show.
Oh, man.
Free Think Radio.
2019. Cranking it, yo. Unstoppable. Never gonna give up on you. All right.
Best
Peas,
show of
you
the
there?
year, everybody.
Where you at, Peas?
What?
Hey, buddy.
Peas is back.
Wake up,
Are we
everybody.
Are we doing show? Well, I need to take my nappy now.
Yeah, you know what's sad is Dr. Fox and I, a couple of able-bodied gents
Resting.
in their
They got
lower
to do rest.
30s, and we still had to take nappy poos to make it through the day.
Yeah.
How sad is that? Together, by the way.
Who's it now? Who's the
I'm
inner
the little
spoon?
spoon
and who's
peas.
nice? Okay, that's how it should be. That's how I envision it with us spinning.
Well, guess who else is here, guys?
I'll wrap you up in my strong, masculine peas arms. Hold you tight.
I hit Scalp Pod
Keep you safe.
over the head with a tire iron and dragged him into the show. And now we're going to force him at gunpoint to officiate the game. Is it a band?
I have the worst headache.
Did you
I
just
have no
drink
idea
something?
why.
Everybody's
Drank
falling
something
apart
again.
tonight.
What did he drink? He drank something during the break.
Scalpod drank something?
No.
Huh?
Oh, who's got the headache? Fox or a Scalpod?
That was Scalpod.
Yeah, man.
Like someone snuck up behind me and hit me over the head with a heavy, blunt object, which
yeah.
they foreshadowed by mentioning it moments before I appeared.
I feel like I've been strangled.
Dr.
I don't
Fox
feel
is
anything
falling
wrong.
apart over here, everybody.
Let's play the game. Thanks to Dr. Scalpod for archiving all of last year's Winter League games for Is It a Band? And I have put the table up of all of the bands that were not, along with who was officiating and
All the bands
so on and so
that weren't.
So, check out timefortheshow.com, click the blog button, and you can go over to the list. And if you see a band that you submitted, just let me know, and I'll put your name on the credit, because right now I think it's just the host
.com.
for... Thank you, Peace.
And also,
Yes,
it's
I did have that information recorded, but I didn't have it for every name for every episode, which is why it was not included. So,
But
Yeah.
it's still a very healthy list. It goes back like 7 months or so, and
26,
Something
episode
like that.
26
So, yeah.
through... Yeah, so get 20 weeks.
4 per month for 6 or 7 months,
Five
times
months.
like 5 names on
That's just
average per
like,
band.
it's
That's like 1 million
I gotta
lines.
say, going
Yeah.
through that list was incredible.
Yeah.
there were some real gems in there.
Well, and I've been moving the show over to archive.org, so we are forever being embedded into its safe embrace. And with that, I have been putting the band names in the tags. So if anyone ever looks up these band names in the future and like, I wonder, is it a band? They got to come to our website, and it's ours. And we're going to get every $1 million they get. It's ours. We win, guys. We can retire.
For every dollar they make, they have to pay us $2.
I'm
It's
going
a
to get
fair-
myself a bunch of priority mail boxes.
Well, this is a brand new...
all around on the house.
Brand new.
It's a brand new season of Is It a Band? All the wins are reset to 0. Last season, Fox first, P second, me third place, and I think it was 876 wins
This is
or 765
I would like to.
wins.
I would like
New
to take this
season.
moment to say I'm going to donate my salary to the charity of my choice for the competition this year.
Who's your charity?
Which
Pete?
charity is it?
All the proceeds that I received from my professional career in Is It a Band will go to the charity of my choice.
And that is...
And who's the charity?
Well,
See,
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let them court me a little bit. You know, maybe give me some yacht tickets.
It's
and-
going to be the Peas
Oh,
Foundation.
he hasn't made up his mind yet?
No,
No.
he's got the
So,
setup for the joke, but he doesn't have the
He's
punchline.
shopping. He's shopping.
I'm shopping it around because I feel like the people that want that megastar super e-sport Is It a Band paycheck will put some effort into maybe grooming Peas a little bit to get that deep pocket. So
Well-
yeah, I would like I would like to maybe go into Goodwill and get some, Hummel figures for half price.
Them Hummel figures.
While Pease, the communist, is over there bragging about how he's going to give all his money away to the poor, I'd like to take this time to say that I'm open for sponsorships. So, Magnavox or whoever, if you want to pay me, I'll wear your hat or whatever while we do the radio show.
Mind you, both of you, that I'm the one that won last year. So, it should, if anybody wants to, I'd like to remind you, just money at hypercubelaboratory.com. That's all you have to, just send it on in. Or to the Patreon.
Prize money.
Yeah.
Remember, he earned it, everybody. Send that money in because Dr. Fox earned it by winning Is It a Band? But let's get started with game one of the second season.
Let's get to it, gentlemen.
Yeah.
First game of the new season.
Hell
and
yeah.
the first band out of the gate is TJ's Hookers.
Oh, man.
All right.
Come on.
They cover all that band plays. All that band plays is covers of William Shatner's.
Are there foul balls in this game?
Is that a
Hey,
T.J. Miller
Mr.
reference
Tambourine
too?
Man.
Was he a ladies' man? Did he get caught with the ladies or something?
Or people that look like ladies?
They sing
He
all
rode around
William
on a hood of
Shatner
cars,
hits.
so
Anyone named TJ.
yeah, is this TJ Miller's Hookers? Like, who are we talking about?
Now, a funny fact about Florida is that 30% of all white males are named TJ.
That is correct, Peas. You are absolutely correct. Well, all right, guys. Who's going first?
You are, Mr. Champion.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, it's a band. It's a band. I know I've heard of that. I know it's out there. It's gotta be. Gotta be.
Fox is
Hands
down
down. I'm
for it.
saying yes. First yes. Woo!
Fitz.
Woo!
First yes of the year.
Woo! Breaking it in.
TJ Hooker has been around for a long time, and I think that joke has also been around for a long time, and bands have been around longer, a lot longer than that show.
Fact. It is a
So,
fact.
based on all those things, I'm saying, yeah, TJ's Hookers is a band.
It's
Or
a
was.
yes.
So here's the
was.
thing, and I know I'm going to repeat this joke for the third time, but that's what will make it truly funny.
Yep, that's
That
three.
if this was a band, they would be limited to only covering the songs and albums that had been created by William Shatner.
Hey,
And I think that's
Tambourine
too
Man.
narrow of a genre to be popular, so I'm going to say no, it is not a band.
Peas has little faith.
You're saying no, Peas?
I'm saying no, dude. I'm saying no.
You're gonna go up
yeah.
against.
I did like 3 minutes of saying one.
Oh, yeah, Peas of little faith.
No.
But it's going to pay off for
Yeah,
you, my friend,
backstory.
because it is not a
It
band.
is not a band.
no!
Peas
Thank you.
has the first point.
No!
Yeah, that's
It-
right.
no.
I pointed to
There's
left
no
field.
way.
I pointed to
No.
left field. I called my shot. I called my shot.
No.
I'm
Wow.
like,
I'm
Babe,
not allowing this.
Babe
I'm not
Peas.
happy about this at all.
First to score.
Babe
First to-
Peas.
First blood for Peas.
Wow. Already an upset in the first game of the season.
Wow. Wow. Who could have seen that coming?
Anyone.
All right.
Anyone whose eyes have not been blinded yet.
Now, I think going forward, we have to do whoever's currently in the lead goes first.
All right, I'm good with that.
Not just
Because
the
that
winner of the
that's
last
fine.
game.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
should roll.
That's
We
fine.
should roll it
All rules-
along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
person
so,
can always
round around.
pass.
I
so
agree.
It's no big deal. That
so
person
that
can
makes
always
it now
pass.
that we have somebody actually
and it's fine.
doing a good job keeping track and everything. All right, so that makes you in first place, Bees. What's the
So I
next
won?
band?
Oh, so all right. So are we ready? Band number 2 is.
Oh,
the-
there's another one.
Yeah. Oh, there's more than one. Get this.
Okay, I didn't know that.
The Davy Jones Industrial Average.
It's a Monkeys cover band. Oh, and they got 3 CDs.
Now, are
I
those
was
musical
yes,
CDs
dude.
or are those
Oh, dude.
like a financial
Yes, dude.
investment?
That's banned. Yes, that is a ban for the reasons I've given. That's banned.
Peas he loves that one. I can hear it in his voice. Yes.
It has levels. I like things that have levels.
The Davy Jones Industrial Laboratory. It's kind of long. It's 4 words, but it flows.
All right. That'd be you.
What did Peas say?
He says yes.
He says yes.
He loves it. He's already bought his tickets.
I heard him elaborating on it. I didn't hear his answer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said yes. He
Oh
said
man.
yes.
Oh well. I guess I gotta ride the dice on this one. I don't know. A little too complex for my taste. I'm gonna say no. Not a band.
Fox says nope. Too long.
Yeah, that's 10 syllables.
That's a big one.
It's a 10-syllable
It
name.
is a big one.
Not a lot of
Looks
those.
good on a poster.
But
It's
I
up
mean,
there
if you're
with
gonna-
Moron Tabernacle Choir.
Yeah,
that's true.
I
That was
said
real.
it that
Oh,
time.
man.
That was real.
I wonder if
that was
that's a
real.
band.
sure there are some
And
outliers.
if you're going to parody the Dow Jones Industrial Average, I mean, it already is what it is. I mean, you're only adding one extra.
I gotta throw out the flag of protest in the middle of people giving their answers. You're just chiming in with your opinion, and
not an
you should
opinion.
just shut the fuck up, Scalpod, and let the game progress.
Hey, he's having given your vote already. How about you shut the fuck up?
All right then.
Oh,
Shots fired.
take his point away, Scalpod.
That's
Put
right.
him
your
back
point
in the
is gone,
hole.
Peas.
Take it away.
Sorry, Scalpod.
I'm in the lead now.
reset.
We're all
Nobody
tied
has
up at 0.
It's
We're
fine.
not.
Peas can
I
keep
have
his
my
point.
I can
Be
keep
I
nice
don't
to
my
the
take it
guests,
personal.
Peas.
What's
I
your
Scalpod,
don't
answer,
take it
Fig?
personal.
What's your answer, Fig?
Scalpod, you do reserve the authority to deduct points at your discretion.
Oh, I
At your
know.
discretion.
I hold
never
all
any
of the reins.
Discussion during
All
the
right.
commission off-season meetings about point deductions.
Look, Peas, when the trading cards come out, do you want one or not? Like, as in, do you want one with your likeness on it?
Did
Or
we
not.
go with the using the nudes idea, or did you guys puss out and we're wearing?
It all depends on how you answer this question, really.
I answered the question. I said it was a band. Fox
No.
said.
Wrong question.
Fox said it
You
wasn't.
said yes. Fox says no. We're just waiting on Fib.
Oh,
Come on, Fib.
I'm saying no.
playing a game.
Look, it's
No.
too long. The more words and syllables you get in there, the more just
Yeah.
statistically you rule it out. There was no Satan reference. There was no buff.
This is true.
There were no buff terms.
See, if
buffing
he
terms.
explains it, it's fine. If I mention anything for like even 5 seconds, then what are you going on about?
That's the worst impression of me ever.
That sounds just like you.
Wait,
Like I think like the content was good, but it didn't sound like it.
Fair point. It doesn't matter because it's not a band anyway, and so
yeah.
and now you're all tied.
Dang, that's just mean. Well,
Dag, yo.
we're gonna.
no, we can go through the hour.
You want to go through?
Yeah, why not? Let's.
Well, all right.
Write it-
Well,
write it
let's.
through.
If we have to break, we got to do a break.
Well, all we're gonna
We're
do
all
is
tied
we
up.
don't
It's
need
all
to do we
tied.
don't need to do the song, but I do need to bring up the Patreon list so we can do.
Patreon, yeah.
well, then
so-
if we're gonna break, let's do a song then.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
what you
that's
gotta
all
do,
it comes
take
down
care of
to.
your business.
Well, I got one right here.
Oh, you
So
got it?
we'll be right back with the top of the hour and that juicy caboosey and more. Is it a band? We're all tied. Let's see who cheats. Love you.
I wish he hadn't said that because I like Fox, but I don't know that I love him. So now it's all like on me now. Next time we see each other, I gotta be like, "Oh, I love you too, Argus Fox." I feel like it was an imposed love you, and I'm
You're not
feeling
obligated
it.
to respond.
I'm not. Well, you say that, but we live in a society, and you don't want to hurt somebody's feels. Maybe it was hard for them to express their love.
You are an empathetic, caring person.
Don't tell
I want you to
anyone
remember
that.
that. Always,
Don't
no
tell-
matter what any of these bastards say.
I'm sorry, I got so excited. I get so competitive.
I know you do.
Oh,
It's fine. I understand.
yeah.
You
It's
see,
the
I
thrill
think
of the
sometimes
the
you
thrill of the
think that
victory.
I'm like trying to tip the hand one way or the other as of whether it is or is not by my explanation.
I think that's pretty obvious from the recordings. But yeah, sure, whatever.
No, I'm just saying, look, Dow Jones Industrial Average, Davy Jones, it's only one additional syllable. I mean,
see, but those guys, they do science and stuff. I play from my heart, and I feel like
you
that
played
should
from your
be
heart and you
abandoned.
lost. Maybe you should start playing from somewhere else.
We've
play
talked
from your
about
spleen.
that.
Play
We've
from
talked
your
about that in the
spleen.
past. Yeah, play from my spleen.
Trust your spleen.
You shouldn't feel your spleen when all systems are go, though, right? Like
Well,
you
that's
shouldn't
true.
feel.
You really
You shouldn't feel any of your
Dude,
insides when all
that
systems
might
are
be
go.
in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So no news is good news type of situation.
You want to feel somebody else's spleen? I mean, if you're gonna feel somebody,
That's not. I mean, that's not such a bad thing, depending on who it is.
Might not be camping with you anymore. ICP? Are we doing ICP? Love.
Sloth is disappointed.
Chop.
they're scientists.
He fell for it too.
Dude, them guys are artists.
Well, they are.
These guys are artists, man.
Here's the thing I forgot to post
Just
in
like
here,
the
though.
guy from Queen.
The Davy Jones Industrial Average is actually an album by a band called Bridesmaid, and all of their albums have equally as great titles. So
Holy
you should check it out.
shit! Really?
So I was close.
Yeah, no, they're fucking amazing. Yeah,
Did you listen to?
I mean,
it?
I haven't listened to a note, but the titles alone are awesome.
See, I was close. I think that's as close as you can be without getting right. It's actually an album. It's actually an album.
Well, you already know
It was
you're gonna
good enough
like
to
them.
be an album title, just not a band name.
We should do a European spin-off of Is It an Album?
European.
We should do
We'll
it. Is
spin it off.
Is it an is it? Where people pose
keep
is
the
it
rights.
ideas and then you
Keep all
go,
the rights
well,
to
is it an is it or is it
band.
not an is it? Because
But
not
we'll,
every
we'll
is it is
sell
an is
off
it.
to the European
Some of
market.
them are
We'll sell off
isn't
Is It an Album? What ICP song did you play?
20th Century Clown.
You're so funny. You're the witty one.
No, I'm the sexy one.
Really? Well, like us an oxtail.
Wait, are you talking about the SG team?
I guess there's no argument.
He's the
what?
handsome one, so he's face.
No, I gotta be honest with you. He's got me on that one because he scoops up the foo-foo rabbit.
He's the face. I'm the love muscle.
He's
The
the
fucking
face man.
the ladies
I
love
think-
Fid.
I think
I don't know if it's the duck pajamas or the wool knit hat, but the fucking ladies
That's why
love
Fid is Murdoch. He's the.
They let their guard
the
down when
crazy
they
guy.
see you wearing PJs.
You don't want to get into the helicopter that
At
he's
a bar.
piloting, but you know that he's your only hope.
They're like, look,
So you have to get into the helicopter.
it's raw
exactly
clay.
correct.
I can mold him into whatever I want.
Speaking of molding raw clay,
Oh,
okay, Peas.
We're back.
So, we got to do dim plugs. And because I saw you share one of the Facebook posts earlier today, that means I know you're all hip to the jive on that social media. So why don't you tell everybody how they can get in touch
because-
with time for the show?
But you guys changed everything, and I don't remember the new
Nope,
stuff
sure
with
didn't.
it.
Same as it's always been. What you got?
Well, you can do. There's this email thing, and you can go to that and email us.
That's right.
and
all
then,
right.
And then
What's
there's
the
a
email?
phone number.
What's
there's
the
a
email?
phone number.
What's the email?
Well, everybody knows the email.
Oh, yeah, I know. So let's just remind everybody why
I
it's...
don't want to bore the listeners and tell them about the phone number. They know that.
As long as they know that there is a phone number, there is an email, there is a website, there is a Patreon,
There's a Twitter too.
and a Twitter. As long as they know that there is one, that's fine with me. That's all.
It's
that's all
easy
we need.
enough.
They you know,
But you...
It's only.
we
the
don't want them
internet.
going to it.
We got to sell it.
those websites are for us. I don't want to say their addresses on the show. And then everybody else is going to start going to them. I wanted some.
What if my
place I can
family
go.
listened to this show, dude?
Oh
What
man,
if my family found out about the show or something somehow and listened
if
to
they
it?
found out your family doesn't
Yeah.
listen to the show, Peas, you do a show every week and nobody listens.
Why are you trying to?
It's got some levels, dude.
Are you trying to dox the show, Fox?
No, we got good numbers. Our numbers have increased steadily throughout the
Factor
eons.
dox.
Yeah, we did good on our numbers over the last 6 months. 3,000 users. So
What?
we gotta so we need some more people. We need to get up there. It's time to get on that show wagon, you know. Oh boy, it's gonna be a good one.
Think about it this way. That's like the population of Deadwood, South Dakota in 1863.
Exactly, and it's
So-
like 12 people, and that's how many I got to read off here for the Patreon. Subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/hypercube, our monthly, and now our annual shout out here. So we've got at the Oxtails and Vodka level that it's Dr. Cosmac and Henry Hastuer. On our potassium level, that's going to be Reverend Count Sloth.
My man.
Apostasy
.com.
Nord, Reverend Caller at 23. At the $5 levels is Chris. It's good old Chris.
Oh yeah.
Chris is a good guy.
I like Chris.
Hazel of the Windmills. $4 is Dr.
Chris was
Scalpod
on the show one
on
time.
the show right now. Thank you, Dr. Scalpod. Reverend 80 at our $3 level, $2 level Cat Feather, and then at our $1 level, Reverend Jitney Freaker.
Jitney Freaker.
And then our extraneous
That's a clever
thanks over to people that have also given to the show,
There's
such
Guru
as Guru
Drux.
Drux. And
He doesn't like to have his name on the radio.
every week, that's why we do it. And then no, he just hates Patreon. That's what. And then
A lot of people do now.
Elvis
He's against
Martini.
it.
And Elvis Martini.
So yeah, we'll be looking into starting the time for the credit union very soon, and you'll be able to use time for the bank, and we will all be able to work
Yeah.
together towards the future. So
You can spend your shokins.
oh man, oh that's
Huh?
just I'm disgusted.
Should we mint some shokins?
Shokins.
Shokin coins.
Ah,
Thank you.
that makes my ears hurt, kid. Send things into P.O. Box 4304, Winter Park, Florida 32793, and we'll send stuff back to you. We got stuff that's going to be going out.
Get those
That woman
shokins
has
while
to
the
be
price
Fid
is
Chuli
too.
because nobody could be as annoying
We
as
have to
that
mail-
if they weren't Fid
We have to
Chuli.
mail Peas all the posters for him to autograph, and then Peas, you can put it. I tell you what, you'll be able to get rid of your boxes this way.
Oh, Carrots has come up with a clever plan.
Oh yeah, to get rid of the boxes that you still
Yep.
have.
No, well, what she did is she put them all. Here's the thing: she doesn't think things out though, because she put all of these boxes collectively probably weigh 400 or 500 fucking pounds. So she put them all in our giant thing that they pick up our garbage with the truck. But I'm like, I don't know if this thing's gonna be able to pick up this thing with all these boxes and shit in it. So we might break the garbage truck. And
Are
I
you throwing them
chastised her
away?
for it. Well, I'm not throwing them away. I've got nothing to do with this.
These
This
are
is
the
on her.
boxes that a bunch of unknown people got onto the USPS
Oh, they're not unknown.
website
They're not
and took
unknown.
advantage of the
They're
free
not unknown.
box
They're
shipping.
not. They're far from being unknown.
I was just trying to explain to
I
people
happen
that
to
might
know-
not know.
That
So
one
what,
of them is a
what happened,
Firefox
Peas, for our annual
aficionado.
recap? What, you got some boxes?
I got some boxes in the mail, and they were a lot of boxes, and the post office sends them out for free, so it was stupid. And then I tried to talk about how we could destroy the post office and make them go broke, and Argus Q
No,
Fox accused
okay.
me of trying to make a personal army.
I want to
about
hear.
it.
I want to hear.
So then
Fid's
I
recap.
had my feels were hurt, and then we argued about it a little bit, and then the boxes stayed there for about 3 months, and Carrots had to put a sign up saying, "Don't give us any more boxes. We didn't ask for them." And now she's taking it upon herself to commit a felony and throw them in the, they're like greenies or whatever. It's the recycling thing, and she threw them all in there. But I think it's going to be too heavy for the truck to actually pick up.
Well, that'll be funny because then the truck will tip over. Is it one of the
I think-
side loaders or is it a rear loader?
No, it's one of them side loaders that grabs the
them.
whole can and lifts it up to the thing. And I
Side
think
loaders.
How about
And
you,
I think-
Peas? Are you a rear loader?
no. Here's the thing, though. I think those things have a sensor at a certain weight. They have to like check to see what it is because it could be a body. So she's probably going to be for sure caught.
Well, you know who else had a good idea? Reverend Couch Sloth
Jesus.
is already setting up the mining model for Showcoin. So we're
right,
all
let's
going to
get
be
it-
rich, everybody.
Let's get it going.
Yeah. All right, we got a game to finish.
Oh, that's right. We were playing
We're
Blind
playing
Eye.
Is It a Band? Yeah. Is Scalpod still there?
What's your viewer mail, Fid?
Did Scalpod leave? Oh, no, he's still there.
No, I am here. I am here.
All
I
right,
have not left the
where
building just yet.
we did the first 2 rounds. What was the score
First 2
when we
rounds,
left
yes.
off?
Band number
We're all-
3.
we're all
Band number
tied.
3 is where we left off. Everything's tied, so it's like nothing ever happened. So here we go.
Nothing
Band
ever
number 3
What's
is
the score?
We're all tied
did
with one.
steal.
You're all
All tied with
1-1-1.
one. Okay.
You're all number 1. You're the Duke. You're number 1.
Marcus is
And number 3 is the Minstrel Cramps.
All right, spell it. What we got? What we got?
It's like minstrel, like a bard.
M-I-N-S-T-R-E-L. Yes, like exactly. CP's knows like a bard, you know.
Man,
Well, you
Who's
got this
going
cramps.
first?
That's
he had the first win.
That's a band.
No,
That's a band.
He was in the lead last round and we're tied, so he goes.
That's the band.
Keys is absolutely sure.
I have not conceded. I've
that
not
is a
conceded.
band.
the lead yet. It's a band.
Certainty right out of the gate. I
that's-
like it.
Definitely a band because I've seen that word on I've seen a few roads with the word minstrel in them, and sometimes it comes up in business names and things like that. So there's a lot of stoners out there that have made that joke, and stoners tend to play guitar poorly, but still. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's a band, the Minstrel Cramps.
Fed is down with the Minstrel Cramps. Fox.
Reverend
What do you
Couchloth is in the chat, says it sounds like a band at the Ren Fair.
Martha the Windows.
That would count, by the way.
Hazel loves it, but
totally
she
would.
does
That
not
would
a band.
count.
Man,
Martha the Window says it's not one.
come on.
Great name, but not a band, she says.
This is probably the hardest one
Of
so
the year.
far.
Hardest one of the year.
Oh, come on, Peas.
This whole
Maybe
game has been
not.
hard.
Ah.
I'm
Trying to
hard.
keep you guys on your
You
toes.
both said yes.
You have to know my
did.
list of band names is long. I custom pick.
I'm
these
gonna
to-
say
to
no.
Torture you.
They keep ending up with issues with people being able to find them. Oh God, no. There's like 10 bands named the Minstrel Cramp. No, there's not. There's no band. No band. I'm saying no.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, what's the
So
answer?
we have a no from Fox, a yes from Fit, a yes from Peas, and the answer is it is a band.
Of course it's a band.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a band.
yeah.
Yeah, he knew it. He knew it. He didn't trust his spleen.
All right, this could be the game. Peas and I are tied at 2. Fox with 1.
I do feel like
going into
on
the
my
fifth round.
lower right side, sometimes I feel like
He
something
had a little
inside there.
twinge. Little
Yeah.
twinge.
I think it's my liver.
Okay. So if we're doing first to 3, that is the new ongoing rule. Keeps it tight.
Stop,
Keeps
fine.
it fresh.
Yep.
So Fit and Peas are tied at 2. Here we go. Band number 4 is Mephisto. Mephisto.
And by the way, some of these are from Reverend 80, right?
That's correct. Yes. I can reveal now that TJ's Hookers was a Rev 80 band name. Yes. Damn good one.
Thank you, 80,
Damn
for the
good one.
submission. By the way, anybody that wants to...
Mephisto is not a band.
It's not a band.
Peas
Hold on.
is
Hold on.
Peas.
Hold on. Slam those brakes to a
Like
halt. Minstrel
Like that.
Cramps is not a band.
What?
It's not a band.
Minstrel.
No, the link that I got, it's not a band. It's to a guild for an online game like Final Fantasy. Because I saw the word Tamriel.
Wait a second.
It's not a
Wait a
band.
second. Hang
All
on.
right,
Hang on.
hold on. Everybody, sit down.
This is outrageous.
Will the Sergeant at Arms lock the door?
I recognized the Final Fantasy word, and I said we're gonna pull the brakes on this happy go fun train.
Okay.
right the hell now.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
game
okay.
tag.
Here we go.
Controversy.
Uh-oh.
But here comes the link with the all-girl band called the Minstrel Cramps.
All right, accept it.
Session.
I'll take it.
I
immediately.
apologize. I apologize. The wrong link was posted. That's my bad. That's my
Nice
bad.
save, Scalp.
Wow, that's why.
Wow.
I have multiple links in here. You know, I do a lot of research. I'm very thorough.
I
apologize for that.
Good stuff.
That was. I own that.
We should have known it was
Nevertheless,
an all-girl band, though, right?
the points have
kind
not
of what
changed.
I was aiming for.
The points have not changed.
The Renaissance band is really what I was hoping for because it came up.
Yes,
It's like, oh my God, are they actually like a Renaissance band?
But now we're doing Mephisto, and P said no.
Oh, they're cute. I like them.
Mephisto. Yeah, P says no to Mephisto. Fisto.
I don't get it. Is it you're just putting the word fist in there? Is that you're putting the fist in?
Yeah, I don't think it's clever enough.
You know, normally it's the PH, but in this case, it's he's a demon that fists you. You know, I mean, what is there to get? Fid? I mean, other than
I didn't know. I didn't know it normally had a PH in it. I don't.
Rectum, my friend.
I spend
That's
a lot of time reading about the dark arts, you know, or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
Like
he's always reading the good book.
That's right, Scout.
How's it spelled? Mefisto.
Fisto instead of PH, so it's
correct.
a fist.
Hey, I gotta make sure they're not trying to tow my van away.
Foxtrot Indigo.
Scalpot is putting the fist in Mephisto.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
I didn't hear
what Pease just said.
No.
Pease, are you there? No, he's. I gotta go make sure they're not gonna tow my van away.
We lost Pease.
They're gonna tow Pease's van.
What? He's getting Mephisted.
Right in the live on the show.
Oh, jeez.
Man, if it was ever a time to, is this it? Is this Pease's swatting?
Yeah.
Did they come to
So
get him
whoever
on
sent
the
him
show?
the priority mailboxes is now delivering the killing blow? Is that what's happening?
I think what they did was they and by they I mean definitely not me. But what they did was go up and take the plate off of his van and then call it in.
Yeah.
And so there's a van parked on the street with no plate on it. And so then they come in and bring and like I'd like to reiterate, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
It was
What's the band name?
It was Swim. Someone who isn't me. Swim did it. That guy Swim is always doing some things.
Swim.
Did they tow your van away, Pease?
No, it's some other guy's getting his van towed away.
Oh, well, you didn't save his van? You're just going to be selfish and think about your own van?
It's Las
You don't
Vegas.
really care about so many vans.
All right, Pease says no on Mephisto. I'm going to
Besides,
say
Pease van is
yeah.
not a van. It's the battle wagon.
Is it a van? Is what
Battle wagon.
Mephisto is the name of like somebody's 70 van with the bubble window.
it is a van. Yeah, somebody
That's
does
absolutely
have
right.
Mephisto's
But
it's
it's
not a
frame.
painted on the side, airbrushed.
Yeah.
An
Airbrushed demon holding up a giant
front
fist.
plate too.
But in this case, it's not. I'm going to say
a
it
really
is a
bad
band.
children's clown name, Mr. Mephisto.
Well,
Fid says yes. I have a yes from Fid. Did I hear?
Well, Pease and I
Mr.
are
Mephisto
tied.
and his balloon animals.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense.
We're tied for second. This is for the win. So I'm just gonna bet
strategy.
against him in strategy, and I'm gonna say yeah. And it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
say yeah,
it's gonna be a shitty band.
just
but-
Okay.
so I can have my say.
Okay. And we have a yes from Fox too. All right. Well, you guys will be happy to know that it is a band.
Hooray! I win.
I win.
No, see
no.
that. No,
No,
everybody's
sorry.
tied again.
Fid wins.
It's everybody's tied again.
No.
All right.
We've only done 3 songs.
Dang, Pease. What's going on over there?
He saw another guy's van being, and it
Yeah, I don't
disturbed him
think- I
because he
think
thought
he's,
if
We've only done 3 songs.
they came from
How
my
could
neighbor's van
anybody
and
have
I
won?
wasn't there to stop them, and then who's going to stop
If
them to
we've
come from
only
my
done
van?
3 songs and nobody's gotten all 3 right, how could anybody have won?
because we've done 5 songs, Pease.
We haven't done 5 songs.
We did
What are the
2
5
before
songs?
the break, and then we did
that's
3
right.
more.
I forgot about those ones before the
Yeah.
break. Never mind. Go ahead.
Man, are you handsome?
Good guy.
Dashing, handsome.
Good
Who
game.
stopped them
Good-
from
I
coming from
forgot
my
that we
van?
did that whole
Yeah, especially because we were talking about how tight we were keeping it. Meanwhile, we did like a 7-minute song and Patreon break right in the
Good
middle of the
job.
game. But that's
So
it.
that's-
Congratulations, Fed.
Thank you,
The winner, the
Scalpod.
first winner out of the gate in 2019.
Mwah.
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 Beautiful.
Mwah.
Gorgeous, baby. Gorgeous.
I did it. All right, well, and
All
thank
by
you,
your lonesome.
Scalpod.
Now it's time for
Thanks,
a break.
Dr. Scalpod.
Great job, as always, and we're looking forward to it next week as well. 'Cause
Hey.
it's still anybody's season, you know?
Scalpod, do you take a nap before the show?
I do not take a nap before the show. I generally have only been home from work for a little while before the show.
Okay, don't be specific because that's how they get you.
Yes. Vagaries, my friend. Vagaries.
Yeah.
Plausible deniability. If there's any one thing I learned from President Ronald Reagan, it was plausible deniability.
Do you think he had Alzheimer's?
And also,
the whole
don't get
time?
Alzheimer's.
Yes.
Think
yes.
he had it the whole
And
time?
jelly beans are great.
They are good. You know what? If I had to have Alzheimer's, I would want to be the president of the United States with an unlimited supply of Jelly Bellies. I think that would be the best Alzheimer's situation a guy could find himself in.
I sent you a thing. Well, I'll tell you what. Since we still have some...
And the Russians would be all like, Reagan, he's so crafty. I never know what he's thinking. And all he's thinking is about, them popcorn jelly beans. Those popcorn jelly beans, they really, Nancy, they taste like popcorn.
Come on, you can do a better Reagan than that, Peas.
I had to slip back into it.
All right, take
Come
a
on,
deep breath.
let's shop it out.
Breath.
Let's hear it.
Mr. Gorbachev, take down that wall.
What, could you start it with a well and just take it from there?
Well, I was sitting with Nancy, and we were having Jelly Bellies,
More wells.
as we like to do, and listening to Jerry Falwell discuss communism.
Snuck a well.
And we just looked at each other, and I said, Nancy, I'm as hard as a fucking rock. Are you as
Speeding
wet
up.
as
Just
I am?
slow down. Slow down.
Bring it back.
Okay, but that's it. That's the end of my
Oh
porn
wait, he
rap.
wasn't gonna say, "Well, Nancy, tear down these pants." I thought that's where you were going with that.
Oh, man, that's so good. Why weren't you here in my studio?
Because it's 3 hours behind there in Las Vegas, Utah.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
I
could
can
have
tell by the clock. I can see
That's
what
what-
time it is where you are now.
I love that clock, dude.
Those in the
makes me-
Discord chat can see the
Hey, Fox. I love you too.
It's where we live.
Peas is in he's just as handsome as ever, isn't he?
No, that was just a joke for me and Scalpod because we
Well-
had some off-air banter.
Did you get any viewer mail, Peas?
Nope.
I bet you did if you look hard enough, because we're gonna go to a song break and come back and read.
Not a
I
damn
got some.
thing.
I know Dr. Fox got some too.
Well, you guys are very popular. You have the P.O. box. Nobody sends things to 6428 Dobie Peak Drive. 89108 anymore.
Please don't do that. No, look, the email is easy enough to remember. Email at timefortheshow.com. That's
Right.
it. Email
I
at
got that.
timefortheshow.com.
.com.
Rule of threes. Email at timefortheshow.com. All you got to remember is the modality of communication, the at
it's
sign.
not .net.
That's a shift
It's not-
2. And
not
then the
.net.
name of the presentation, and then the domain suffix. That's all you got to remember. So we're gonna play Big Elephant by Crack the Sky, this week's obligatory Crack the Sky track. And then when we get back, we're gonna read your viewer mail. This is Time for the Show on freethinkradio.com.
Canadian radio.
Big elephant. Big elephant. In the room. Big elephant. Big elephant. Big elephant.
So then she says, "That's not a reproduction copy of Star Fox. It's my husband!"
It's funny because it's like that Jay Giles song.
Hi, Peas.
So
Welcome
what
back.
what do you say, Peas? Is it a band?
Yeah, it was.
All right. I'm gonna bet against Peas. Viewer mail. Is it a band?
I don't have my paper.
I'd say no.
Oh, no.
I'd say viewer mail is probably not a band.
Grossly unprepared.
Oh, here. Did you want that envelope you got in the mail?
Oh yeah. Do you have one of those?
Yeah. There you go.
Great. Perfect. So I've opened the envelope and I've got a letter. And it's a beautiful letter. It's a great letter. It's the best letter that I think we've ever gotten. It's lovely stationery. The handwriting is so pleasant, evoking memories of home and being beaten. Dear show, every time I leave my underwear out to dry, I come back to find it has more holes in it. What is going on? Love, Dorothy Horsecrotch from Wet Gap, Montana.
Well, thank you for the letter, first of all. That's the Montana bell.
I can...
Whenever somebody writes in from Montana, Peas will ring the Montana bell. Give me another shot of that bell, Peas. Easy, squeezy, Reverend Peasy, everybody. What do you think? What advice you got for Dorothy?
Before we become a Marx Brothers bit, we got to answer the letter. Peas?
I just asked Peas. Peas would know about this. I think he would be the one to answer the question about the holes that keep appearing in the underpants when they're left out to dry.
I just don't know because I have, in periods of past depression, worn like the same underwear for like 3 weeks. And it didn't really develop holes, but it would get this like yellow pallor to it. And what would happen is I would get really bad crotch fungus or rash or something. And then, would like do better with my hygiene and it would go away mostly. So I don't know what the hell would cause holes just to appear. Maybe moths or some kind of insect, infestation along with the crotch. I think you're going to be looking for a solution that involves more than one answer. I think you'll see that there's a combination of events that are causing the holes and your unfortunate place of residence. So that'd be my answer to you.
Well, Peas, I think... there's that Montana bell once again. But,
I thought he had something. It could be lingerie weevils.
Lingerie weevils.
No, guys, I'm afraid it's even worse than that.
No, I think it would be lingerie lice.
Peas, you couldn't tell I was about to...
Women's wear weevils.
Actually... No, all right, I'll go for a second.
Go do it now. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were going to do it.
Really? You couldn't tell by what I was saying?
No, go ahead.
You couldn't tell by the fact that he was, like, literally talking.
You couldn't tell by the fact I said, well, Peas,
I'm ready now.
I think it might be even worse than that. It might be. And then the Peas.
I went on.
Warren Alexander Showboat.
Which is...
Do it now.
Oh, by the way, Peas.
Okay, you know what? I was going to say she had cunt mites. Okay?
.com.
Cuntmites.com.
I feel like I saved you from something.
Thank you.
I just want you to know, Peas, that in the Internet Archive, where we are forever embedded, your host name is embedded next to Fid Chuli and Argus Fox. Your name, too, is also permanently engraved into the Internet.
Is it spelt right?
Yes. W-A-R-R-E-N.
Oh, you didn't.
P-E-A-S.
That's mean. That's fucked up. You know that's not my name. Now I'm not going to get any credit for show.
You're going to get all of it. You're going to get all of it.
No,
Why
because
not?
Because I know this is an effort to try and make that stick, and we know it's not.
It
gonna
already
stick.
stuck. Everyone
And now
calls
the
you
kids,
that.
no, because it hurts the kids, man. Because the kids that want to find Reverend P's comedy hijinks are now not going to be able to find it because you guys have made.
Well, if
what
they put
is
in
this?
Reverend
So-
Peas, they would.
Peas, you know better than anybody else that what everybody else calls you is definitely not up to you. And there's nothing, and then the more that you fight it, the more that they call you that. You know what I'm talking about, Peas.
I do.
You belong to a certain group of ne'er-do-wells called the...
Sloth.
Oh, and
God.
Dr. Scalpon immediately calls out that your middle name is Alexander. Yeah, Warren Alexander
Scofflaws.
Peas.
That's right. He's a true wop.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Warren Alexander Saxon
Don't make us
Peas.
dug you, Peas. We will dug the hell out of you, and
All
you're
day.
asking for it. You know?
Third cousins thrice removed.
You're
Peas
lucky. You're lucky you got
Postal
to pick
inspector.
your own name.
Peas Commando.
It's not my name, though.
You
It's just a
you
clever
got to
twist.
pick your own name.
It's just a clever twist on my name. It's not really my name.
No,
You earned it, though.
Own it.
You earned it. Own it. Show it off. Whip it out.
No.
Swing it around in your front yard.
Yeah, like when you had, come
I'm
on
up
now.
for
When
it.
it comes
I'm
down
up
to
for the butthurt
subgeniusing,
form.
when you've got your friend, even when your friend's not a subgenius, sometimes, if they don't have a cool nickname or a funny name, you give them one. That's the whole point, is you just constantly
told
have
me-
to make up nicknames for everybody around you.
You
And
told me
that-
I didn't have any friends.
And then the moment someone tells you not to call them that, that
You
is when
know
you
that's the
triple
one.
down.
That's the one
Yeah.
forever. And you make sure to tell everyone, by the way, have you met Reverend Bedwetter?
I've given up telling people to stop calling me Fid Chuli. They just won't.
Well, that's because no one knows what your real name is. I've known you for 5 years and I don't know what your...
Believe it or not, half my family has forgotten too. It's really soaking in to the point of I might just have to make a legal name change.
He got
I'm
mail
worried-
from family here, mailed to Fid Chuli.
Yeah.
I'm worried that when I pass, I'm going to want Fid to do my eulogy. Carrots won't know how to get a hold of him.
It's a
She'll be
legal
like,
alias.
she'll be like, well,
Have you now or
pretty-
ever been known as
he's
Fid
pretty good
Chuli?
friends with a guy on the internet named Chuli. Maybe we can get him to say some words. And what's that going to leave her with?
Well, we have a friend on the internet who I haven't met before, but sent us a letter in the mail addressed to Fid Chuli. It says,
Is he a truly Chuli?
well, I don't know. I haven't read the letter yet. I'm opening
let's
it
read
right
it.
now.
Let's
I went
read it.
I went to
Let's
the
read
Reverend P School of Radio. Thank you, Peas, for making the sound effect of me opening the envelope. I didn't want to have to waste one of my papers. Actually, you've got all those boxes.
But you want to
over there,
unfold
right?
that paper, though, right, Fid?
Oh, right.
Don't
I
you
need to
wanna-
open it up.
Oh, that's great. All right, now, Fid, I'm sure you definitely want to put on your reading glasses.
All right, hold on. Let me put them reading glasses on. Okay. Hold on. Let me adjust them. They're not sitting on my face correct. All right. Now I have to queef.
How did you know I was gonna say queef?
Because where else could that go?
Oh, man.
Where else could that possibly go?
You saw I lit up.
You had
That
those
was
queef eyes.
That's why we do this show. The magic right there. This is worth it. This is worth
Reverend Peace on sound effects.
it. Come
everybody.
on now.
That's great.
Oh,
Well, now that I got it open,
let's go to a song.
dear time for the show. Will you please play 20th Century Man by the Kinks? Sincerely, Ray Davies. Well, Ray, we would play it, but we can't find it anywhere. See, I don't think he gets that we don't actually play that song. I think he listens to the podcast version where the songs are edited out.
And people are like, wow, they really like that song.
No, Ray Davies, he doesn't need our help. He's doing just fine. But I got a gentleman over here by the name of Paul Salmetto, who's, he says, dear time for the show, a seagull just pooped into my girlfriend's milkshake and she didn't notice. Should I tell her? Please answer this letter quickly before she takes another sip. Yours truly, Saul Paul.
Truly code words.
Yeah. I meant to say yours truly. That's the actual code word. But Pease was still right there with me to maybe think that, yeah.
I do radio.
I don't, so.
You do this show.
This is the radioist of all of the radios.
We're the only ones doing this. 1992 Nintendo. You guys
We're
are
the
missing
only
out
ones-
on all this sweet Mario Paint demo action.
We're the only ones that could do this.
So are we just gonna let Paul's
Good
girlfriend think
segue.
that-
Good.
Well, no, I thought
Seagull
Pease
too.
was going to answer it.
Well, no, I was waiting for your wisdoms of it. You're the doctor. It sounds like a medical question to me. I mean, what's the ratio of bird fecal material to milkshake?
Give me
Is
that.
it a
Give me that
fresh
letter
milk?
again. Read the letter again.
Read the letter again.
Read the letter again.
It's I beat you to it, Pease. It says, dear time for the show. A seagull
big.
pooped into my girlfriend's milkshake and she didn't notice. Should I tell her? Please write back quickly before she takes another sip. Yours truly, Paul Salmetto.
Yeah, I got distracted because we talked about truly code words. The great thing about seagull poop is that it looks like cookies and cream. So,
I got distracted. I can't keep pace with this.
It sounds like it too.
especially when it's coming through.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Pease?
Well, I'm miffed. I don't feel like if you need a question answered quickly like this, you gave us enough information to answer it. First of all, is it like a brand new milkshake? Is it like did it plop into the whipped cream where the fecal matter to ice cream goodness is not really going to be noticed at first? Or is it like at the watery portion of the shake where the whipped cream is all melted down, there's only like a quarter of the shake left, and like now the bird shit in it and it's like 1/4 of the milkshake is fucking shit? And I don't think without knowing the answer to that, you don't know what your behavior should be. Because the first situation, as she takes the first sip, you know she's not going to get too much bird shit in her mouth. So you can go, oh, dude, honey, didn't you see the bird shit in your ice cream shake? And it's funny in a sense. But if you wait till like the thing's a quarter down and then the bird shit's in it and you let her take a sip, well, then you're a dick because you know she's going to get at least a quarter mouthful of actual bird shit in her mouth. And without knowing what the scenario is, how can anyone answer your question, idiot?
Well, there's two things. Hey, that's a viewer, Pease. Come on. It's a loyal viewer.
I hope not.
Well,
I hope not.
There's two things about that. First of all, you might want to let her just take that concentrated seagull feces right in her mouth, because then maybe she won't complain so much about when you give her your own little thing.
And isn't that
mean?
bad? The Chinese do bird nest soup, and I'm sure there's some bird shit in some of them bird nests.
The
And you make
indigenous
soup out of it.
the indigenous population of Easter Island used to use seagull feces to clean out their soft serve ice cream machines. So how
I
much
feel
different
like
could this
this guy
possibly
is
be?
assuming. Why would you assume your girlfriend's preference for seagull shit? Maybe that's how she likes it. Maybe she read one of them Gwyneth Paltrow articles on the internet from Goop, and that's the new thing for chicks to do, and she was sitting there waiting for that bird to shit in there, and she's still waiting. Now her ratio of shit's going to be even higher because you didn't have the common decency to tell her, hey honey, drink up, the bird just shat in your fucking vanilla shake. This guy, you're not even don't write letters if you're not going to think them out, people.
What's your beef with this guy? Do you know this guy, Pease? I'm starting to think.
It's my brother. My brother.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Yeah, I recognized it from the name.
So you're gonna let your own sister-in-law partake of the
Dude, she's such-
the cochlear cocktail.
Such a bitch.
Oh, okay. Well, then what are you so mad about? She's getting her come-outins.
It's in it for
Instead of
comedic effect.
come-outins, I said come-outins because it's poop and it came out of a bird's butt. Poop.
I got this How to Do Radio for Dummies book, and it said you should, do some comedic. I forget what the word is.
I think the book Pease actually got was How to Be a Dummy for Radio Hosts.
Oh,
Sounds like it's working, by the way.
Salty on the Chewy show.
I'm sorry, Pease.
Oh,
You can apologize for me later on at the end of the show.
Pease, who's your viewer mail?
I told you guys I didn't get any mail. I've been on the hiatus.
You got all those props?
Yeah, I didn't. You know what, guys?
Oh,
I was so excited about my blind eye that I did before the show that I forgot that we do viewer.
Well,
I thought maybe we weren't going to do viewer mail in the new year because we were saying,
why would we not do viewer mail?
Oh, because we never do that. Oh, wait, I forgot. We do it every single show.
Every week.
That's right.
Over and over.
Well, you
over
don't.
again. Yeah,
we
do.
do. By we, I mean Dr. Fox and I over here. Give me a kiss, Dr. Fox.
So I guess
had a
it's
Messiah or a pariah.
Okay.
I guess. Oh, that's it. Yeah,
that's good. So what we'll do is we're gonna play a song by Brand X, or are we? Are we?
And then we're gonna
late,
play
Dr. Fox.
We can just run through.
We're gonna play Pariah.
Head towards the end of the show. We could close the show with it, if anything.
Okay.
Pariah.
Why do we hold ourselves so tight to the time?
Not as I haven't been holding too much.
Actually, I think you're right, though. I think this might be a long. Oh no, it's a 3-minute song. Yeah.
All right, you want to come back? Well, I'll throw it out here. Here's this. This will give you a little time to think. Then this will give you 3 minutes to think. Pease, tonight's
About
Messiah or Pariah is
Mariah Pariah.
speakerphones. So it's speakerphone, like the mode on your cell phone, or even like one of those giant desktop pieces of crap. So Messiah or Pariah, speakerphone. When we come back from this song break and into the final stretch of this week's Time for the Show.
Fit, how's this work again?
If you think it's Messiah, text M to 22147483647.
Oh, look, you're bringing that back.
5979. So then she says, "That's not an alto clef. It's my husband."
That one
All right.
wasn't very good.
Pease is still here. It wasn't supposed to be good. This is the end of the show. This is where the show finally stops being so damn good.
Starts to wind down.
But it's okay because you, at the very end of the show, are going to do what you do best and apologize for the entire show. But before we do that, we've got some unfinished business. It is the the great debate, Messiah or Pariah. And as Dr. Fox mentioned before we played a little bit of Brand X there, was that this week's Messiah or Pariah is going to be speakerphones. Does anybody have any really strong feelings about speakerphones right off the bat? I know Hazel of the Windmills in the Discord is definitely on the Pariah side. Solidly on
Do
the
you
on
have
the
the
Pariah.
So-
I don't have the chat up. The chat's behind me this week.
But here's the thing.
Oh, you got something, Peas?
I do, and it's hard for me because I feel like it's both in some sense, but here's how I mean by that. Like my phone is an old iPhone 6 Plus, and I cannot hear it.
Fancy man.
Yeah, if I cannot hear it at all unless I put it on
$30,000.
speakerphone. So anytime I accept a call now, I just automatically go to speakerphone, and I just don't give a shit. But that's for me, and that works for me. Now, when I see other people use their speakerphone in public places, I think that they're dicks. So I think that that's how they're
When you see
pariahs.
other people-
when I'm doing it, it's a Messiah thing. It's okay. It's a
When-
great technology. And I
When
love
you
it.
use
But
it in a public place.
when other people do it, they're pariahs.
Well, it's not the other people, Peas.
I get what he's saying. He's coming from the
Yeah, but you can make that. I
The
get it. But he said other people do it, which
I'm not doing it out of choice. I'm doing it because
which
it's a
means
necessity
he
for
does
me.
it.
he's saying it's
He's saying that he talks on his speakerphone in public.
well, it's Pease is saying like it's kind of like taking a dump. Like when you take a dump, you're just taking a dump. But if you walk
Right.
in on somebody taking a dump, you're like, oh, you're disgusting.
Take-
You are
taking a
gross. I
huge
can't believe you're doing
shitter.
that. You know what I mean?
Shitter.
So yeah, okay. Pease is taking the actually Euclid in ancient Greece was the first to come up with the fecal argument
theory.
against speakerphones, and Pease is just re-invoking that.
It's funny how
Now-
it tied into the viewer mail with the seagull.
It didn't at all.
Well, they
That's
they
why
both
it's
had
funny.
poop.
That-
So I
They had
guess-
poop in
Okay,
it.
that was it.
Yeah, Argus Fox, Mr. Concrete. Oh, no,
I'm sorry I didn't rope together all the poop jokes tonight.
Well, there you go.
Pease is accusing you of
Yeah, I know. So what did you have? Messiah or
Jesus
Pariah?
Christ. Fox is another viewer mail. Speakerphones?
Nope, just a bill.
Okay, you didn't get any speakerphones in the mail.
What's your thoughts, Fid? What are your Fid thoughts?
I gotta go with Pariah because headphones. First of all, earbuds or headphones are always superior to speakerphones. So if you can't hold the phone up to your
What if you
ear,
don't have them?
well, hold on a second. What if you don't have them? Well, what if you don't have testicles? You know,
Left them at home.
oh well, you just don't have them. That doesn't take away from the merits of headphones versus speakerphones. The sound quality's better. It takes less battery. It's always superior to have headphones instead of speakerphones. Second of all,
how did headphones get involved in the conversation at all?
because
This
we're
was
talking about speakerphones, and I'm saying they're a
pariah.
I'm going on the sour side on the speakerphones, and as one point of argument, I'm saying that headphones are always superior. There's never a case where the speakerphone is superior to some kind of headphone or
You're
earbud.
referencing an accessory product that not all Rockefellers
Yeah, I
like
am.
you
I mean,
happen to have.
I mean-
Maybe people don't have headphones, Fid, and they got the choice of the little speaker in the tiny iPhone to put up to their ear or the big, majestic dual speaker at the bottom of it. That's their choices. And you're entering in some kind of fucking headphone scenario
no,
that was
please.
never injected into the original question to begin with. It's bullshit.
Okay, fine, because there's
Because
still
he still didn't say either one.
no. Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
What is it? What was did P say Messiah or Pariah? The speakerphone.
I don't care what he said. I just remember him saying something, and then I started going.
Yeah, and you got through yours.
You really want to go back to?
No, you're
you
right.
really want
We
to turn
should
around
keep-
and go
no,
back to
you're
what
right.
he said?
I'm paddling forward. I'm not looking back.
Go for the shore, boys.
Here's the other thing about land ho. The other thing about speakerphones is that just because of the fidelity of the sound, the person on the other end of the speakerphone, I don't know what it is about the filter or whatever, but they always sound dumb. Really,
Thanks,
anybody,
Alexander Graham
you
Bell.
or I or anybody, the smartest person we know coming through a speakerphone kind of sounds like kind of dull. Like you could be reciting Maxwell's physics equations.
Stephen Hawking effect.
You could be talking about the latest like black hole theories or whatever it is, and you come out sounding like you have an IQ of 74.
Exactly.
It makes everybody sound dumb, and there's a lot of really dumb people out there that are using the speakerphones that are coming through even dumber. You know what I mean? And by the way, that's another point. The same people listening to music on a speakerphone. It sounds
that's
like
animals. Animals
dog
do that.
shit. Yeah, and here's the double-ended dildo effect on how shitty music sounds coming through a speakerphone is the part where the person who would even choose to do that reprehensible act in the first place has the worst taste in music. So not only are they playing the music through a shitty sounding speaker, but they're playing the world's shittiest music through the world's shittiest speaker for everybody on the plane to hear or whatever. And
look how shitty my taste in music is.
I don't even need to go. Speakerphone's obviously a pariah in
as long as
society,
you're
but
not
I
that
have a
old.
feeling Dr. Fox might contradict just to be the contrarian.
I might.
En
You might,
comptoir.
I mean, it's pretty great. You can,
Judge
you
people
can
like
listen
that.
to music over it. You can make phone calls. My favorite situation with a speakerphone is when I'm at the grocery store, and anytime you need like a feminine hygiene product, just make those calls over speakerphone. In fact, I try to make as many calls as I can over the speakerphone because I want everyone to be involved in my life, especially my hygiene products and my other accessory purchases. But no, I have to lean towards. Well, no, I like driving with it. It's really handy. I like driving with it, but it's annoying every other way. But I don't want to get into it so much.
What kind of mileage do you get on a speakerphone?
Anyway, Pease, would you like to apologize?
Wait a second, I got one more thing to say about the speakerphone. That's when you call somebody and they answer the phone on speakerphone, but they don't tell you.
Oh.
So you start talking about
and there's other people in the car, and
but
there's other
they
people
don't tell you, and so you start talking about the varicose veins in your anus or something, and the guy goes, whoa, and what? But they don't give you the heads up. Yet another strike against the speaker. Sorry, I just had to get that.
Yeah, that's a pretty. So it sounds like two definite pariahs and a very weak messiah praise from Dr. Fox. So speakerphones,
yeah.
Pariahs. That's what we got.
We did it.
Not bad, Pease. You got 60 seconds. Apologize for the show.
All right, man, here it goes. We did some New Year's resolutions, but I forgot what they were, so I'm going to apologize for that. We learned that carrot juice is a poor substitution for Bloody Marys, and we're going to apologize for Argus Fox even considering using carrot juice for a Bloody Mary. We had lots of reasons why it didn't work, but I'm going to apologize because none of them were all that funny. Oxtails, apology accepted. Captain Pussy never got to find out what his origin story was, and all we really know about him is he's super friends with Captain Hindsight and Lieutenant What You Should Have Done, a Japanese super friend. We blind-eyed some shirts with cusses on them. That's probably the best of the blind eyes that we did. We played Is It a Band? FID is one of the first Is It a Band of the year.
I apologize
for that. But Peace forgot what the whole first round of it and thought that there had been some kind of scoring snafu. But Pease apologizes for being a
Pease,
little
we
bit
go over the
stupid.
score every round, in between every round.
Whatever.
Several times.
We did some Mariah and Pariahs on speakerphones, and Fid went off on some kind of tangent about headphones, which had no bearing whatsoever on the conversation. I'm going to apologize for that. We did eventually decide that speakerphones are probably pretty good in certain circumstances, depending on the user. And we never did get the answer to my question to Argus Fox is what was the mileage per speakerphone that you could get when you're driving one. But other than that, that's the show, and I apologize for it.
Beautiful. Well done.
Well, we're back in the good graces of the viewers, so I guess that means we're going to have to do another show next week.
Oh, man. It's time to roll, people.
Dr. Fox's hubcaps just came off of his brain.
Here
everybody.
comes the iceberg, everybody.
Dag, yo.
This show, man. Wow, what a winner.
Dude, I made like a tuna fish casserole that you eat at a funeral, but there was nobody that died, and it was still pretty delicious.
With that, subscribe to the show on iTunes, Google Podcasts, and now Stitcher at timefortheshow.com. Join the Discord. It is free, and you can talk to us during the show and give us all of your heads up and feedback. Also, send stuff to email at timefortheshow.com, and that P.O. Box, Hypercube, P.O. Box 4304, Winter Park, Florida 32793. On Twitter at Time for the Tweet, Facebook.com/Time for the Show, and leave us voicemails, and we will play them on the show so you can say nasty things and get away with it for now. 321-765-FAUX 3289 for those of you who don't understand how that works.
Dang, Fox, can you bring the energy down a little bit?
Here we
You're
go.
bouncing off the walls, buddy.
I was surprised that
down.
the
With
tuna
those-
casserole recipe didn't call for like make it in the presence of a dead corpse, but it didn't. It's pretty simple. It's still delicious.
How could that be?
I don't know. I
don't understand.
thought that particular hot dish was dependent on somebody being dead in the next room to be delicious.
Well, apparently somebody did die in the next room. And we'll find out who next week on Time for the Show, right here, Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern on freethinkradio.com. On behalf of Dr. Fox, Reverend Pease, and guest judge Scalpod, I am Fid Chuli saying that it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Hey guys, let's do show. I'm ready.